Good morning. We're back with Food and Wine with Peter and Tony. Today we're going to talk about some Shiraz, but it's something a bit different. It's not the classic Australian Shiraz. This is actually Shiraz from Margaret River in WA. So beautiful part of the world. Probably more well known for Chardonnay, for Samsat Blanc blends and the whites, and then definitely Cabernet and the reds. But there's some really wonderful pockets of Shiraz there as well. This is the Watson family wines. This is their Shiraz from 2016, which we've got in store at the moment. So it's nice to look at a wine that's got a little bit of bottle age on it. What do you think?
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's I suppose the thing is with Australian Shiraz that we tend to we're used to looking at wines that are big and powerful and probably got a fair bit of oak in them as well. But stylistically, that's been changing a lot over the years. It's great to see a wine like this that is not big in any way, shape, or form.
Really elegant.
Sort of medium weight, savoury, relatively fine, I suppose. What are we going to eat with this?
But I don't. Again, it's going on the back of what we spoke about last week. I think the whole sauce thing is really important, but I think it would lend itself really well to a good piece of meat as well. So I'd probably go barbecue, and I like the tannin in it. I reckon could hold up with something quite sweet. So maybe like baby back ribs or beef ribs, but with a nice sticky barbecue sauce.
Yeah, right. That's sort of sweet, low and slow kind of thing.
I reckon. Yeah. And there's a few different ways you can do that. I think I kind of like that barbecue to be either low and slow, so braised, but then finish with real high heat, so you get those little dark chewy bits on the corners of the meat.
That's the best bit.
Yeah,
it's funny if you're in the States and you go to one of those proper barbecue places. That the burnt ends are kind of what you want.
Yeah, that's it
for me, because you do have that little bit of char, a little bit of crispiness. You've got texture, you've got sweetness and salty, delicious. It's I just have a bucket of that.
Yeah, I mean I was fortunate enough to do a bit of work in the States, and they're so passionate about their baby back ribs. But you learn a few different types of barbecue sauces, and I think I've got a cracking one which I'll upload again to our social media page. But it goes really well. You can either have it really sticky where it basically runs all over your fingers and you've got to lick your fingers and stuff, or you have it where you finish it on a barbecue. It gets those little charred burnt ends, and it changes the whole dynamic of the dish. You still get that sweetness, but also you get that texture from those little crispy bits. And
yeah,
I think that'd go really well with that.
I agree 100%. There's kind of like a little bit of a coffee mocha sort of component to this as well. We talked about maybe that. Was this the one with the coffee in it?
It's an interesting recipe. It's got instant coffee in it, and lime juice, heaps of honey, a bit of apple cider vinegar as well. And I think that would be a cracking wine match.
We're going to stop talking about this and actually one day maybe eat them as well. But why not? So there we go. Ribs, Watson Family Shiraz 2016, available in store. What we're going to say as well this week, if someone wants to make this and you use the recipe, you make something, tag us in it, tag Market Wine Store, and we're going to pick someone that makes this and we'll give you some wine. Probably one of these. Why not? So get cooking.